Soft instrumental music plays. The golden light of dawn spreads across the African plains. In the heart of Africa's vast wilderness, where the grass whispers ancient secrets and the wind carries the breath of untamed life, walks one of nature's oldest warriors, the rhinoceros. A creature as strong as stone yet as fragile as life itself. This is the story of the rhino, the iron guardian of the wild. Few animals embody raw power and silent grace like the rhino. Standing over 6 feet tall and weighing up to 2.5 tons, this magnificent creature looks like a relic from another time, a reminder of Earth's prehistoric past. Its thick, armor-like skin and a horn of pure keratin make it one of the most formidable animals in the animal kingdom. But behind those features lies a gentle grazer, a plant eater who spends most of its day feeding quietly on grass and leaves. Close-up shots of rhinos grazing peacefully, birds resting on their backs, the sunlight reflecting off their rough gray skin. Rhinos have walked the earth for over long before humans, long before elephants. They ruled open plains and dense forests alike. From the Indian one-horned rhino to the African black and white rhinos, these species adapted to climates, landscapes, and challenges of every age. They are living fossils, survivors of time itself. But survival, in today's world, has a different meaning. Despite their size and strength, rhinos are peaceful beings. They rise early, moving slowly across the grasslands, guided by smell and sound more than sight, for rhinos have poor vision but extraordinary hearing. Their skin, thick and cracked like old leather, protects them from the sun and biting insects. Mud baths are their natural armor, cooling their bodies and keeping parasites away. Rhinos rolling in muddy pools, calves playing near their mothers, birds chirping nearby. In every movement, there's a balance between might and calm, between ferocity and innocence. A mother rhino is fiercely protective of her calf. She will charge at any sign of danger, even lions or humans. For her, that small life is everything, the future of her species. Calves stay with their mothers for up to 3 years, learning where to find water, what plants to eat, and how to survive the wild. They communicate with soft grunts, squeals, and even snorts, a secret language of love and warning. A mother rhino walking with her calf, the baby trying to mimic her every step. The tone shifts, darker music fades in, but the greatest threat to the rhino does not come from nature. It comes from us. For centuries, humans have hunted rhinos for their horns, a deadly trade built on myth and greed. In some cultures, rhino horn is believed to have healing powers. In others, it is seen as a symbol of status and wealth, yet in truth, the rhino's horn is made of the same substance as human fingernails, keratin. No magic, no medicine, only death. Every year, hundreds of rhinos are killed by poachers, often left to die slowly in the dust. Entire populations have vanished. The northern white rhino is now functionally extinct. Only 2 females remain alive. Music softens to a tone of resilience, but not all stories end in tragedy. Across Africa and Asia, brave men and women stand guard, rangers, scientists, and villagers united by one purpose: to protect these ancient giants. They patrol day and night, risking their lives against poachers. Conservation programs are restoring habitats, breeding rhinos in safe reserves, and educating communities to see the rhino not as a trophy but as a treasure. Rangers walking in the savannah, drone shots of protected sanctuaries, a baby rhino taking its first steps. The rhino's horn, once the reason for its suffering, may now be its symbol of strength. Awareness campaigns and bans on horn trade have changed minds and hearts. In some nations, communities now earn income through ecotourism instead of poaching. Tourists come not to hunt, but to admire, people photographing rhinos from jeeps, children in schools learning about wildlife. The same hands that once destroyed now heal. Rhinos are more than just animals, they are architects of the ecosystem. By grazing and trampling grasslands, they shape habitats for countless other creatures. Insects, birds, and even small mammals thrive because of the rhino's presence. Without them, entire ecosystems would begin to collapse. Every step of a rhino echoes balance, a reminder that strength serves life best when used to protect, not destroy. In ancient stories, the rhino was seen as a guardian spirit, a beast of courage and endurance. Its horn pointed toward the heavens, symbolizing resilience against impossible odds. Even today, artists, poets, and conservationists draw inspiration from this silent warrior. The rhino teaches us patience, power, and peace, 3 virtues the world desperately needs. Aerial shots of rhinos running, followed by footage of rangers in jeeps. The battle to save the rhino is far from over. But every rescued calf, every protected reserve, every person who chooses awareness over apathy is a step toward victory. Technology now aids the fight. Drones monitor poaching zones, DNA tracking helps catch smugglers, and sanctuaries give new hope to orphaned rhinos. Each small effort becomes a part of something greater, a global movement to ensure that no child of tomorrow will know the rhino only from pictures. Evening light fades. A rhino grazes under a golden sunset as the sun sets over the wild plains. The rhino lowers its head one last time to feed. Around it, the world glows in amber light, peaceful, eternal. It does not roar. It does not conquer. It simply exists, proud, ancient, and alive. Perhaps that is the true lesson of the rhino. That real strength lies not in dominance, but in endurance. In surviving against all odds. Quiet L courageously. If the rhino can survive human greed, it will stand as a monument of hope, proof that coexistence is still possible. Because protecting the rhino is not just about saving a species. It's about protecting the soul of the wild, the pulse of our planet. The rhino, the iron guardian of the wild, reminds us that the true strength of Earth lies in its living heart.